What's up, guys? We're back with another video. Ooh, okay, before I even get further into my intro, yes, we're at my coffee and creepy set. My manifestation set is over there, but one, some of y'all been begging for a Halloween set. Didn't know y'all loved it so much, but I'm glad you do. Two, I don't feel like moving because I was just filming my TikToks and all my paranormal stuff. I was just filming that, and I do that over here. So I don't feel like moving, taking my camera, moving all the way over there, when I can just sit right here, give you some Halloween shit to look at, and still give you some content, okay? So, if you are new here, my name is Sammy, and we are the Mermaid Gang. This is where you can come and suspend your disbelief. I am your favorite manifestation coach and your favorite YouTuber. So, if you would like for me to help you dissolve whatever is between you and your manifestation, go ahead and sign up for coaching with me right here. Or below. It's linked. Okay. I feel like I haven't done like any SP focused videos in a while. At least I don't think so. I think it's been more like general. Yeah. So I would like to talk about why you don't need to remove a 3P. I get so many questions. Clients, comments, everywhere. What do you do? How do I remove a 3P? It'll be on your form. You'll put it on your form whenever you sign up for coaching with me. And you're like, how do I need to, that's one of your goals, to remove a 3P. That is not your goal. Your goal is to select the version of your person that only wants you. One thing that you have to remember, one very important thing that you have to remember, the only way something or someone can exist in your reality is if you're acknowledging it or them, giving them attention, you're selecting a state where they exist, essentially. So if you're focused on your person having a 3P, even if it's like feeling like you need to remove them or whatever it is, you're complaining about them, you're worried about them, you created them from worrying about them being with somebody else, however it worked, that's why they're there. They're there because you are animating that state where they exist, you're acknowledging them and making them exist. When if you would just select a state or a version of your SP that has no 3P, then they would just go away like they never existed. But we're so wrapped up in this whole like law of attraction thing, and even the law of assumption thing where it's like manifesting away a 3P, manifesting away a 3P, get rid of a 3P, the way you do it is by taking their importance away, by taking your attention away. You can get rid of anything by taking your attention away from it. Things only exist by your attention. So, if you have a 3P problem that you've created somehow, doesn't matter how, all you have to do is one, focus on the version of your person that wants to be with you. Don't even consider the other person. This is where being delulu comes in. This is why I say deny anything that isn't what you want. Be completely delusional. Pretend it doesn't exist. Don't give it any attention. Because when you starve it of your attention, it goes away. So you are strictly going to focus on manifesting your person. Or you're going to focus on thinking as if you and your person are already together, or if you're doing it in steps. I still agree with doing things in steps if you have a lot of resistance. So you would be focusing on that person, choosing that version of your SP that only wants to be with you. So you're affirming as if there is nothing in between. There's nothing in between you and your person. They are obsessed with you. They love you. You're the love of their life. They only want to be with you. you're not even going to curate affirmations that imply there is another person. You're going to strictly focus on you and your SP only. That person does not exist. That 3P does not exist, not in your reality. We're not going to give them attention anymore, because attention is what holds things in our reality. Attention is what state, whatever we're giving our attention to is what state we're selecting. Just like how we talked about, whatever we're thinking of, that's the state we're selecting, and how we're selecting basically the same states every day out of habitual thoughts. So you're gonna think as if it's just you and your SP, you're the love of their life, you're everything they want, they can't stop thinking about you, they can't be away from you, whatever your SP affirmations are. Any affirmations that you have that have to do with getting rid of 3P, get rid of them. You don't need them, because if you will just select the version of your person that only wants to be with you, then that 3P is going to go away on their own. And even if they don't want to, it doesn't matter, because you're selecting the version of your person that only wants to be with you. And if you're selecting a version of your person that only wants to be with you, then that's exactly how they're going to show up. Another thing I notice with people manifesting other people is that a lot of you think like there's some long drawn out process, or you can't fathom how they would change because they're like so this way one day. How could they completely change their mind? I have seen people drastically change in minutes, or sometimes even just overnight. The person can literally just change their mind, and just all of a sudden they feel differently, they think differently, they show up differently, they behave differently. So this is why I say don't worry about the how. It's not your concern. You select the reality that you want to experience. You select the version of your person that you want to experience, and that's all you have to do. And this doesn't even have to go for relationships. This can be for a person you don't want in your life anymore. This can be for friendships or whatever. It can be for anything. You always should be selecting the versions of people that you want to experience, okay? So if it's an SP, you're selecting the version of your SP that wants to be with you. No matter, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it's like right now. What it's like right now is a reflection of what you are selecting right now with your thoughts. Your consistent thoughts is what is selecting what you're experiencing right now. So when you start changing your thoughts, you start selecting a new version, and the more you persist, the more that version shows up, and the more you return to that state, it becomes the dominant state. So the more you think of that person as the version of them that you want them to be, the more they are going to be that person. And the more you experience them even being a little bit of that person, the easier it's going to be for you, the less resistance you're going to have, and the more you're going to expect them to be the person that you want them to be. So therefore, not only will you be able to manifest them to be with you or whoever you want them to be, you will be able to select that version of them. You will be able to keep it that way because it will become an assumption. I still stand by the fact that it doesn't become an assumption until we have experienced it. So you affirm, you get results. So you affirm, and by affirming, you're selecting that version, selecting that state. And then when you experience it, you start to expect it, and then it becomes an assumption, and that's where you don't even need to think twice about it anymore. In the next video, I'm probably going to talk about the whole feeling like you need to change someone when it's not about changing them or controlling them. So anyway, we'll get into that in the next video. I just wanted to talk to you guys about this whole 3P thing, because a lot of people seem to have a 3P problem, and it's only because you keep focusing on that person. Anything that you're focusing on, you're keeping in your reality. Your acknowledgement is what keeps things in your reality. Your attention is what keeps things in your reality. Whatever you don't want, don't give attention to. Deny it. Be delusional. It doesn't exist. They don't exist. You don't, who is that? I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. My SP is in love with me. I'm the love of their life. I'm literally the only girl they see. There is no one else. I am all they think about. I'm all they care about. I'm the only person they would ever want to be with. Everyone else is just disgusting and ugly rodent. So yeah. There's my little 3P rant to you. Get your shit together. Stop focusing on things you don't want. Stop selecting things that you don't want by giving them attention and awareness. Awareness is the key. Awareness is what keeps things in your reality. So stop being aware of a 3P that only exists because of your awareness. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we out.